So Daniel, we're coming towards the end of your 3 month program. How have you found everything, and where do you feel you are now in your knowledge and understanding of trading?
I feel like my knowledge has improved over the 3 months. When I first came in, I wasn't too confident in my trading, but I always was confident that I would learn something from the course, and that it's been better than what I thought it could be.
In what way?
Number one, I really like not just what we learned from trading, but what we had to learn as ourselves as a person. So I remember when we did the lesson downstairs, and everyone had to write down what their biggest weakness was, and then mine was organisation, and it helped me work on that. So what I learned from here was not just what I was learning on the screen, but also life skills that I can bring into other things I was doing.
Yeah, because I always know that with trading, it's who you become as a person. Will determine how successful you are. So you almost have to develop yourself so that you can be a better trader. And have you found that, like, through your experience? And do you think you're now feeling more organised, or key skills that you've developed?
Very much so, because I remember you saying that who you are is what you're going to bring to the market. So whatever characteristics you have is what's going to show in through your trading. And I realised for me to be successful at trading, I had to change a few characteristics and also develop myself as a person. Otherwise, I was never really going to be successful. I can know all the strategies in the world, but unless I changed myself, there's no way I would have been successful with trading.
And how have you found the 3rd month in particular, when you're sort of trading live money and, you're under that pressure? I know you're quite a relaxed person. You're quite, you seem quite good under pressure. Like, has it been different to trading like demo, actually going live?
It's very different, because when you're trading the demo, every strategy that you're basically being taught, you don't mind using, because you feel like, oh, okay, I can take a risk here, I can do this. But when you're trading with live, the biggest thing I would say is you have to take the mindset of, I need to make X amount out. You just have to get rid of that, and you have to focus on the strategy. And once you find a strategy that works for you, you stick to it, and then you can increase your risk, and then you'd see the money coming in. But if you just keep having in your mind, that was the biggest thing for me. If I keep having in my mind that I want to make this amount every single day, I want to make this amount every single month, then you're going to fail, because you're going to be taking things that's outside your strategy. So if you focus just purely on the strategy, then it should be just like you would when you were trading the demo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you're completely correct. I mean, that's the most important part, is because you don't know what's in the market, right? You don't know what the market has to offer. So it doesn't really matter what you need out of the market. If it's not there, then you shouldn't be trading, right? So the idea is focus on yourself, focus on your strategies, and over time you're going to be really successful. And do you feel now you've got enough knowledge, you're ready, and do you believe that you're going to be a successful trader going forward now?
I feel like the confidence I had in myself is now improved. Also the confidence that from the people who was teaching me the different strategies also improved. So I feel like now I have what it takes to be a successful trader. I think now what it's down to is literally not forgetting anything you've learned, and also changing, just being ready to adapt, and also the adaptations that you make and the changes that you do go through, maintaining that. So once you now have everything, it's all about being consistent and just keep on doing it. Don't for 1 second think because you're being successful that you can relax now and you can just sort of take a foot off the pedal, because that's when it's gonna come back on.
Keeping your game, keeping your level,
staying on top of things, because especially for me, because I'm quite new to trading, so if I don't stay on top of my game right now, then I'll basically lose a lot of what I've learned. Whereas someone who's maybe traded for 10, 15 years, it might not be the same thing.
Yeah.
So I think in the very early stages right now, it's all about staying focused and just keep doing what you've been doing.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
And finally, let's say there's a lot of people probably watching this that are maybe not sure if they've got what it takes, or they're fearful of actually going into trading. What would you say to somebody, if it was your friend, who was looking to be a trader? Would you recommend doing this sort of program, and would you recommend you sort of pursuing trading?
I would definitely recommend this program, because this program has helped me particularly very much, because I used to think you could just sort of go on YouTube and look at this and then read this textbook and get this and then you'll be alright. But coming over here, being around seasoned traders and also pupils who are willing to learn, it's like you're spending time with really people who are really engaged in trading, really good at it, and you can learn from so many people. I didn't just learn from yourself and Lara, I learned from you're seeing so many students around.
Your network, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it helps you with that because it's like you're trading in a proper environment. Secondly, as far as recommending trading to people, I'll always recommend trading to people because I feel like through trading you can be very successful, and it's something that's very dependent on what you do and who you are.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not something where someone's going to tell you, oh, you can't do it because you need X, Y, and Z. I feel like if you focus and you are confident within yourself, then you should be successful at it. It's something. It's not going to shoot off straight away. That's the main thing I say to people. It's not something you're gonna. It's not going to go off quick. You're gonna fail a lot. I would say, and you're going to lose a lot of trades. But the more trades that you do take, it then becomes easier dealing with the losses. And
that's the practice account. That's the point of it as well.
That's the main thing I say. Take as much trades as you can on the demo account, because if you don't take a lot of trades on the demo and then you go live, you're going to do the same thing. You probably take even less when you go live. So it's all about taking as much trades as possible. And the main thing I would also say is when you have your strategy, that's the mistake that I made. Stick with it. Even if you feel like it's not working on the market, you might go maybe. I remember you was telling me this as well. You might go a whole day without making no money, but as long as you know every trade that you are taking fits your strategy, stick with it. I feel like with those things, you should be successful with trading. So I'll definitely recommend it.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, because by building your statistics, by keep doing the same thing and over and over again, you'll also build confidence, because eventually, like you said, if it's a good strategy, eventually, by the law of averages, you're going to start to make a return. And that's part of the biggest problem I find with people, is that it doesn't work for a day and then they're doing something else the next day, and they're looking for a new idea and a new strategy. And obviously you now know how to trade, you know what your edge is. And, and I'm super confident you're going to be really successful. You've got the right mindset as well, so you keep doing it, and I'm sure you're going to do really well. It's been a real pleasure having you here, Daniel, over the last 3 months, and obviously we'll carry on working together and keep supporting you through that process. So thank you for choosing us, and and best of luck with your training.
Best of luck.